Hi, I'm Chad with Spearhead. Thanks for joining me. We're going to continue our video series talking about our integrated sales and marketing system. And I really just want you to get three big things today. One is just to remember how important it is to tee up our system with a strong strategy. When we talk about strategy, we're talking about positioning, we're talking about a brand personality, we're talking about a strong plan. The second thing I want you to get is what is it that salespeople need to do in our integrated system for the system to be successful and actually work, right? So what is a salesperson's job? And lastly, I want to share with you a relationship development process or some steps, a way to kind of evaluate how strong your relationships are between your salespeople and your target clients. Okay, so when I look at the sales component of this system, you can see in our diagram here, we're touching in three spots. We're touching at the contact gear, we're touching at offers, and we're touching at promotions. So when I think about these connections, and I think about the role the salesperson needs to play to do their part, I come up with what I call the 3 C's of sales. So I really want salespeople to take our corporate strategy, our positioning, and our brand personality and our plan. I want them to take it down to the rubber hits the road level at the level where they can identify the 3 C's, which are companies, the contacts within those organizations, and I want them to concentrate, of course, on converting these relationships into contracts, okay? So there's my 3 C's, okay, of selling. And if salespeople are responsible for this element, this system will work. Now, the marketing side of the equation is, just to kind of give you an example, if I were in a tool shop and I was trying to sell molds to, say, a company like a Sweetheart Cup or somebody like that, I'm going to have to offer that organization and the contacts within that organization something to get their attention. Okay, that's what we mean by a marketing offer. It might be a free prototype tool if I'm in a tool shop. It might be free part analysis, free engineering support. It might just be some technical information, you name it, but that's an offer. We're going to post that offer on our website, and we're going to promote that offer via emails, postcards, direct mails, you name it. I need salespeople to contribute to what those offers are, to help us understand what we can offer to that Sweetheart Cup organization and to those specific contacts that's going to be valuable to them, okay? And after we've done our marketing work, I need the salespeople to follow up on the activity. So if we do an e-blast or if we do a direct mail and I see that Bob from Sweetheart Cup has visited our website, opened the email, etc., I want our salespeople to pick up the phone, make an appointment, follow up with Bob about what is it about that offer that intrigued him, what else he was looking at, that sort of thing. So that's our sales job. That's basically the nuts and bolts of it. If they're doing that part, this whole thing is going to work. Now, there's a secret ingredient to this contacts part of the 3 C's. And so what I'm going to do is basically show you a 5-step relationship development process. And I want salespeople and I want companies to think about checking these things off and saying, hey, have I made it from step to step? My first step is to, make a first impression, okay? So if I use Bob at Sweetheart Cup as my example, that email that we sent out, that postcard we sent out, the trade show we exhibited at, whatever it might be, that's a first impression, right? The first opportunity that the salesperson has to follow up with Bob based on his interaction with our marketing communication is also a first impression. So we have to make a good first impression in order to kind of take the next step. That next step is where we're going to build some trust, okay? Bob really doesn't want to do business with us until Bob trusts that we have something that we can do. Trust is based on 2 things, character and competence. So what Bob's looking for is, can I trust this company to do what they say they're going to do? Can I trust this salesperson to do what they say they're going to do? And he'll come to realize that after things have been put into place for the salespeople to demonstrate character and competence, okay? The third step here is for Bob to actually give it a try, okay? In other words, Bob's saying, hey, I'm willing to team up with this salesperson and this organization to accomplish my goals. If he's in the thermoforming business and he's buying tooling, he might be looking for ways to improve processing times, improve part quality, whatever his goals are. He's looking to team up, right? Find a partner to help him solve his problems and realize his future and the goals that he wants. Now, after they've teamed up, if things are working out, eventually you want to be into a repeat business format, and that's where both parties in a healthy relationship depend on each other. There's an interdependency, right? Sweetheart Cup is more successful because this tool shop A is doing their job. Tool shop A is successful because Sweetheart Cup is meeting their commitments and doing their part. So they depend on each other. And then the pinnacle of this, if you make it all the way to the top, is where Bob becomes an advocate, right? So if Bob's at a engineering seminar, he's willing to share his favorite fishing hole with his buddies and say, hey, I'm using XYZ tool shop. They're great because of this, 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 and this. So back to the salesperson's responsibility, what we're looking for in that salesperson when they're managing these contacts is to really get honest with themselves and ask, have I made a good first impression with this person? Have we built the proper level of trust? Have we really teamed up, or was it more just transactional? Are we really in an interdependent relationship, or again, is it just transactional? And have I made it to the top? Are my clients sending referrals? Are they talking about me at their events and so forth? So that's it. If we can get salespeople to concentrate on companies, contacts, and contracts and follow a relationship development process like this, our integrated sales and marketing system is going to work well. So that's all for today. I appreciate your time.